name is Roha, and if you're new here, you are very welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the loyalty. So in today's video, I decided to do something different that I've been asked to do by a lot of my followers, which is basically sharing my skincare routine. Now, before we get into what I use, I also just want to say that honestly, when it comes to skin, everyone's skin is different. So what works for me might not work for you, and what works for you might not work for me. So let's be very careful when you take advice from people regarding skin. And if you can always see a skin specialist. Secondly, aside from skincare products, I also think that taking care of yourself generally also helps improve your skin. Like in my own case, I know there are a lot of things that trigger my skin and a lot of things that actually cause my skin to break out. And I can actually give you guys examples right now. Like if I'm overworked, my skin breaks out. If I don't sleep enough, my skin breaks out. If I'm not hydrated and drinking enough water, my skin breaks out. If I am stressed, my skin breaks out. If I eat stuff that is like, let's say, oily, if I consume a lot of sugar, and if I eat spicy food, my skin breaks out. But that is me, because I've had time to really just analyze how certain things make my skin react. Another thing though that also makes my skin react well, not bad, well, is eating lots of vegetables and just drinking a lot of water. That works for me. So personally, whenever I have issues with my skin, I know what to do. I know I need to sleep enough, I need to stay hydrated, I need to work out, and I need to stay away from all the food that I know actually triggers my skin. I spicy food, sugar content, like excess sugar, that's what I mean, and oily food. And I know like I need to just distress, and good. And then secondly, my skin is also weird in the sense that I think different weather affects my skin differently. Like for example, when I'm in Namibia, I don't have a skincare routine at all. I can literally use any soap, any lotion, whatever I find at home, I can use it, and my skin is just fine. But let's also remember that I think when I was back home, I was also like not really working much. I wasn't stressed. I wasn't, like I was happy. So I think happiness also makes your skin glow. But coming back to Malaysia has really, I think, had a negative impact on my skin. I don't know if it's the weather. I don't know if it's, the difference in the weather, I think, between the two countries, because Malaysia is also very humid and my skin just tends to be like more oily when I'm here, right? So like I said, everyone's skin is different, so take time to really study your skin, okay? All right, now let's get into what I use. So I'll start with what I use to wash my face, all right? So the first product that I really love is Oils of Life. So I usually get Oils of Life from the Body Shop. In fact, to be very honest, I get all my facial products from the Body Shop. So I do like Oils of Life. This is the cleansing oiling gel, right? This works for me. It really, like when I clean my face with it, it really like kills the impurities, and my face just generally feels really clean after it. In fact, if I could afford like all the other stuff from Oils of Life, I would buy it. I love this brand. They've got serums, they've got all kinds of stuff, right, under this name, Oils of Life. But unfortunately, since I can't afford them all, I only use this cleanser, which is really nice. Another product I do like from the Body Shop is Drops of Light. This line is also really, really nice. Like I said, if I could afford all their products under this name, I would buy it. I also used to use, forgot what it's called, right? I think it's called a peeler, yeah? The peeling serum from Drops of Life. That was so nice. It literally would like cleans off all the dirt and impurities when you use it, and you can see it happening when you use it, right? So I also use this foam wash. So usually I would either use this cleanser or this foam wash to wash my face, right? And then once in a while, I use this cleanser, which is vitamin C. I use it just randomly, I guess, maybe twice a week, depends. Okay, once I'm done washing my face, I use this toner. This is the aloe vera toner from the Body Shop. I really love this because it's so soft and it's so smooth on the skin. Like, it's not rough, it doesn't irritate my skin. It's super soft. So I love it. And sometimes, if my skin is too oily, I probably use this like once a week, the tea tree toner, because I feel like when I overuse it, it's not good for me. To be honest, sometimes when I do use it, I actually put like maybe 3 drops on my hand, I rub it, and then I use my cleanser, right? But this toner, I usually use it like once a week because I feel it's a bit strong, but it's also, well, personally, it calms down my oil. So that's one of the reasons why I use it, right? But if you're gonna use this tea tree toner, you also need to remember that you need to shake it, because if you look very well, there's actually like a powder-like substance under. So you always need to shake it before you use it. Okay. Now, so once I'm done washing my face, right, I would use this toner, as I said, and after that, I would use this vitamin E lotion, also from the Body Shop. This is nice because it doesn't feel oily. It doesn't feel too heavy on my skin. If anything, it's just balanced. It's not oily at all. So I love it. That's why I chose this one. And vitamin E generally, not just the lotion, but even the vitamin E supplement is really good for skin. So if you can, or if this works for you, you can try this. Okay, now I also know that some people, I think, first use lotion and then a toner, but personally, I don't know. I first use the toner, then I use the lotion, and that works for me. So yeah. All right, so that is basically my daily routine, but I also have a once in a while routine. Now, but once in a while, I actually mean twice or thrice a week. So I also do the turmeric treatment, which I think is so amazing. And to be honest, if I was consistent enough, I wouldn't even use all the skincare products that I showed you guys. I would literally stick to the turmeric treatment, because I feel like the turmeric treatment for me is so amazing. Like, it works wonders. And sometimes I regret not doing it more often, because turmeric is really, really, really good for my skin. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys how I prepare it. I don't know, there's so many different ways to prepare it, but that's how I prefer to make it, and it works for me. So let me show you guys how to do it, and then we'll move from there. So to prepare the turmeric paste, I usually have the following supplies: a spoon and a plate, the turmeric, the oils of life, a cup with water, and coconut oil. Now it depends on what coconut oil you want to use, if you want to use it at all, depending on your skin, right? So these are basically the only things I do need. On a normal day, if I'm in a hurry, I basically only use the turmeric, the water, and the plate and spoon. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to put the turmeric, and I don't want to put too much turmeric because obviously I don't want to use it again. I only want to use it once. So I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of turmeric. That should be enough, or even more than enough. After that, I usually take my oils of life and I would squeeze a reasonable amount, just about enough, into the turmeric. And I would also then take the coconut and I would put about half a teaspoon and just put it on top. And then after that, I would put about a spoon of water, depending on how thick it is going to be, right? Closer to the plate. Right, so now I have everything in here. So I've basically got the oils of life, and I've got a bit of coconut, and I've got water, right? Then I'm going to mix it, because I usually don't like my paste to be too thick or too slim. So that's why I only put like 1 teaspoon of water first. Then I'm going to put another one. So just slowly by slowly, otherwise it's going to be too smooth and you don't want that. Okay, so let's try again. And then we're going to mix it. It's still a bit thick, and you literally don't want it too thick. Otherwise, when you put it on your skin, it's going to be falling off while it's getting dry. So I'm going to add a bit more water slowly. Then I'm going to mix it. And everything inside. Right. Mix it, mix it, mix it. And this is just about perfect actually. It's not too thick and it's not too smooth, right? But I think I still need to add just a tiny bit of water. So let's add a bit of water. Right. Then we are going to mix it again. Now this blend for me is the perfect blend. So make sure that when you're putting the water, you're not putting too much water at the same time. Because if it's too loose, it's not nice. If it's too dry, it's not too nice. So you want your paste to be just about, perfect. I know nothing is perfect, no one is perfect, but this is perfect. And your turmeric paste is ready. So I did actually go out and I still have a bit of foundation on, right? So usually, I would use my makeup cleanser to clean my face, but it's finished. So I'm just going to use the wipes to just kind of wipe it off. To wipe the foundation that I wore earlier. Okay, obviously you guys, you need to properly clean your face before you put the turmeric. But I'm just gonna wipe my face because this is just for demonstration purposes. Okay, I'm going to clean off all the foundation and the lipstick that I had on. But do make sure that you clean your face properly before you put the turmeric. Okay, don't be like me. But yeah, this is pretty much okay, and we are ready to put the turmeric. Okay, so you can literally decide, because one thing about turmeric, if you use it like with your hands are going to be stained like for a day or so, depending on like the intensity of the turmeric. But if you're lucky, you'll probably get it off in a day. But I don't mind using my hands because obviously I'm not one of those people that do my nails and stuff. So I usually just use my hands because it's faster. But if you want to, you can use any applicator. You can use whatever you want to put the turmeric on your face. You can use gloves if you want to. I sometimes use gloves if I've done my nails, but if I haven't, I really don't mind. I don't think anyone is going to look at my hands. So, right. So what you're going to do is you're just going to gently apply it right all over your face. This paste is like, it's not too loose and it's not too hard, so it's just perfect. And that's actually how you want your turmeric to be, right? So just rub it all over. You've got your paste, and what you want to do is just like really rub it all over your face, right? Make sure it touches all the corners except obviously your eyes. Also just under your eye, but not too close to your eye, right? And then over the corners. and then onto your forehead. Okay, you're just gonna put it all over. And guys, may I just say that one of the reasons I actually do like using turmeric is that when my face breaks out, and let's say for example I've got an acne scar, turmeric really helps to like clear the scar away. So that's one of the reasons I like using turmeric. And another reason you should actually use turmeric is that it actually helps to sort of like brighten your skin from all like this, you know, like the sunburn and all these dark impurities. So that's another reason to use it. And it calms the acne down as well. But personally, the reason I use turmeric is like for acne scars, all these blemishes that remain after you had like a acne outbreak and so forth. Right, so you've got it now all over your face. Personally, I don't use it like too close around my eyes because my eyes are very sensitive, and I also don't use it on my eyebrows. I don't know why, but I just don't. Okay, so my face is ready. My hands are messy. So what I usually do is I wash my hands immediately after I've applied the turmeric, and I also wash my hands immediately after I'm done washing the turmeric off my face. Okay. Now, one of the things that I do when I do wash the turmeric off, I also use the coconut to sort of just wipe my face to make sure that it's really clean, and then I wash it again. That works for me. Like I said, sometimes what works for me doesn't work for you, but that's what basically I do. So this is my turmeric treatment, and it works amazing. I do this at least a minimum once a week, but usually once, twice, or thrice if I have time. So this is my skincare routine. Hope you guys loved it. Hope you guys learned something. And like I always say, our skin is not just what we use, but it's also what we consume. And consumption does not only refer to food and liquids, it also refers to information and the kind of knowledge we feed ourselves with. So take care of yourself, take care of your skin, guys, and eat well, rest well. Make sure you're always and always hydrated, and don't consume toxins or something that you know that is very bad for your skin. And that's all for today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.